I did read a notice in in a newspaper recently that the Department of Home Affairs has cited in February 2021 that one of the scarce skills in South Africa is being an accountant. The nice part about being a CA is that you can go into many different um, routes. So you can stay in the profession, do your studies, do your masters, and continue studying that way and become a lecturer. You can go into teaching if you want to do that way, or tutoring. You can go into auditing, which is what I did. So you can go into external auditing and also become an internal auditor in a company. And then you can also do financial management, consulting, tax, and it just depends on what you want to do with the profession. So the nice part is that as well, that not only is it a skill or a profession that's wanted in South Africa, it's also wanted internationally. There are many places that CAs are currently going and currently migrating to, like the UK, Ireland, the Netherlands, the Middle East, and it also tax havens as well. So not only do you have to stay in South Africa, but you can also go overseas if that's what you choose to do. There will always be jobs for being a CA. So even no matter what the economy is looking like. So because I think sometimes we can look at economic rates, which is rising. We can look at other people not getting jobs and that type of thing. And that can stop somebody who wants to do something from doing it. So what I would encourage is that to do it. So no matter what age, no matter what gender, no matter what your circumstances are, and you can still do it. So the subjects that you need to do when you are wanting to be an accountant: maths, and it also says English. Okay, it says accounting is preferable. It's preferable. I do want to say, however, that if you are in high school and this is something that you want to do, I suggest you speak to a guidance counselor who will then be able to point you in the right direction so that you know exactly what to study. When you're now doing your articles, there's two types of articles that you can do. So there's tip and top. Tip is training in public practice, and top is training outside public practice. I did tip, which is in sense going into an audit firm. Also with the tip, there are many different types of auditing firms. I did my articles in the beginning from a small firm, and then I went to like a big firm. And the one thing that I can say from a small firm that I gained and I appreciate is because I was then able to do stuff like invoicing, like actually capturing invoices for accounting firms. So I was able then to get experience from doing the mundane tasks. And then when I went to like a big company, I was then able to leverage and get more experience from a big company, which is what many companies are looking for. For me, my journey wasn't an easy one. I remember that I passed my undergrad easily. When I started to do my honors, not so smooth, not so easy. And I didn't actually have a plan B because I've always wanted to be a CA. So fine, I did my undergrad, that was smooth. I did my honors, fail. Did it again, not so good. But I had to learn what failing is, and I had to pick myself up and ask myself, why did I fail? Was it because I don't understand the content of the work? Or is it because I no longer have an interest in it? And I think it was a combination of the two. So I just want to encourage people. I know how difficult it is, especially when you fail. Some people's roads are easier, So that feeling of failure and feeling like you're not good enough is what sometimes limits people and limited me in achieving my goals. So I think that if you want to do it, if you failed, you can pass. If I can pass, anybody can pass. I just want to wrap up everything that we've discussed. So we spoke about the benefits about being a CA. So there are benefits of being a CA. I encourage people to be CAs. I want people to be CAs because I think it's amazing. It's something that I love and I'm passionate about. And I believe that many people will also be passionate about it. Once you get into it, you love it and enjoy it and see why it's worth it. All right. So number 2, find out from your career guidance person at school and see what you have to study so that you can study the right thing, so that when you go to varsity, you've studied the right thing and you don't miss out. And then number 3, you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time. You can also do your research here to make sure that you choose the right option that works for you. And then number 4 is also tip articles or top articles. So training in public practice or training outside public practice. Depending on where you want to go, then you can choose which one works for you. I do suggest that when you are wanting to go into articles and training, or even choosing a job after you do your articles, I suggest you kind of think backwards. So what do you want to be? Do you want to be a CEO of a bank? Do you want to go into training, or do you want to go into lecturing? Do you want to be a consultant? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? And based on where you want to end up, then you can then apply for jobs that will get you to that route faster, so that you don't waste time trying to figure yourself out and wasting on many years just trying to get to the goal that you want to. So having said that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it was encouraging. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for watching my video. The name of my channel is Finance with Nosi. Please stay tuned for more videos, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And also comment what you want me to do in future, what you want me to discuss in future, and if this was beneficial. So yeah, thank you guys.